Creating customized components. DCGO Control Point offers the possibility to create own components, fixed or even animated. In our example, we are going to create a customized component for the manual operating mode switch of the air handling unit, which provides 3 different statuses: auto, off and on. We have created, for this example, 2 fixed images that represent the on and the off statuses. Furthermore, we have created a set of fixed images with different color gradient that represent the auto status in order to simulate a blinking behavior. So, we can create now a new graphic, or we can also use an existing one. In the graphic builder, we first drag and drop from equipment the manual operating mode switch component. Then, we drag and drop the images we want to import them directly from the Windows Explorer folder. These images are now part of the asset, as showed in the list. Be aware that, if the same images needs to be used in other graphics, these are now available already in the asset list. So, they don't need to be dragged and dropped again, since this operation would cause then duplications in the asset list. However, in case of duplication, it's even possible to delete the no-needed files from right-click, Tools, and Trash Files. From this list it's possible to single or multiple select the files we want to delete. Since the images are already imported in the asset, we can remove them now from the canvas. Let's proceed to create a customized animation by right-click, Tools, Animations Editor, and New. It's required to define which category this new animation will belong to. If no previous customized categories are available, like in our example, just select New Category, Apply, and give it a name. Now, define the name of the new animation and select a proper type, which is, in our example, for the manual operating mode, the enum and string type. Define the number of values that this data point will assume, which is 3, and define now the values with the proper text. So, off, on and auto. Associate to each value the proper image from the asset. For the auto value, we want an animation using a sequence of different images. So, it's possible to multiple select the dished images. It's even possible to define to display a specific image, in case the value of the data point is null or out of range, which is not the case in our example. By clicking Apply, the system then shows the sequence of the set images, giving the possibility to adjust it, if required. Click on Apply. After a couple of seconds, the animation component will appear in the canvas. Resize and change the position, if required. We can directly operate now to the component that has been automatically created in the canvas, or delete it and drag and drop it from the components list as well. Bind now the manual operating mode from equipment as reference for this new component. Save the graphic and close the graphics builder. If the graphic is new, it needs to be now enabled from Tool. In our example, we used an already existing one. So, open the graphic and check now the expected behavior by changing the value of the data point.